Hey there, this is LaQuita with quitabughandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I am back with you with another project featuring the Waves of Inspiration bundle. So if you have been visiting my channel this week, you probably saw on Monday I shared this card with you featuring this Waves of Inspiration bundle. And then on Wednesday I shared this card and I showed you how to create this sunset background using our blending brushes. So if you missed either of those tutorials on Monday or Wednesday, I will link to these two projects down below in the video description. And today I have another really fun card to share with you featuring this bundle. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to start with this piece of basic white cardstock. This is cut 3 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Then I'm going to bring in some scratch paper just in case I go over the edge with my stamping. I might turn this way. And I am going to be stamping that huge wave image. I love this image, and this fits on our biggest block, which is our F block. I'm going to ink this image up with my Coastal Cabana ink pad, and I'm just bringing the ink directly to the stamp since the stamp is so big. And I really just mainly want the wave. So let's bring this in, and I want to be careful to get the image fully onto my paper. So I'm just going to kind of go over the edge a little bit to make sure that I've got it where I want it. Okay, let's see. Ah, that's beautiful. I just love this image so much. Look how pretty it is. Love it. Then I want to come in with my gray granite ink pad here, and there's this tiny little bird image. I want to stamp 3 of these little birds on here. So there. Kind of angle it a little bit. There. That's cute. And then one more right there. Perfect. Then I want to do some die cutting on this piece of gray granite cardstock. I'm just going to bring in the coordinating waves dies, and I want this little stitched label die here. I've got my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I'm going to do plate number 1, plate number 2, which is a cutting plate. I'll put down my gray granite cardstock and then my die, another cutting plate on top, and I'll just run that through. Okay, then I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Pacific Point ink, and I'm stamping "You're So Totally Awesome," and I just want to center that up, stamp it down. And I am going to heat set this. I found that the Pacific Point was having a difficult time drying for some reason. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some dimensional edges onto the back of this piece. And then I just use some Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to add this onto this Mango Melody layer, and I'll give you the measurements in just a second because I don't remember. Okay, so it's cut 3.5 inches by 4 inches for the Mango Melody, and I do have all of the measurements over on today's coordinating blog post linked down below in the video description. So this is Coastal Cabana, cut 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4 inches, and this is going to be my card base. Then I've got some black and white Baker's Twine from the Playful Pets ribbon combo pack. I'm gonna add this to this little label here, so I'm just going to put it under and then pull it through so that it's behind this label. Take my backings off of my dimensionals, and then I'll just adhere this down. And then with a couple strips of tear and tape, I'm going to adhere the twine to the back of this panel, just like that. Okay, I've got my dimensional backings off, and I'm going to add this to the front of my card. Okay, right there looks good. I'm going to finish the card with a few of these Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. Now these have sold out, but you could just substitute our regular rhinestones or any other embellishment of your choice. And there you have it. That finishes up the card. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And of course, I have a matching envelope that features some of the Waves of the Ocean designer paper on the flap. And then here is actually my original that features some darker rhinestones from that little rhinestone collection. So you can see how different it looks with the dark blue versus I've got the green and 2 different shades of blue on this one. So there it is. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial, and don't forget you can find all of the measurements and all of the supplies for today's project linked and listed down below in the video description and over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing just a little showcase this week of projects featuring that Waves of Inspiration bundle. So thanks so much, and stay tuned, you guys. I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.